smart as he thinks he is. Bro, we're talking about two people that have like, I mean, they're both like billionaires. You know what I mean? It's like,
that's like real heavy grown up shit that they're not ready to like deal with.
Yeah.
And when they are, we'll have those conversations. But like, and I'll be so prepared. But until then, I'll do anything to like keep their life as normal as possible.
Mm-hmm. They don't have a normal. This is like.
She exploited Kanye and black culture a shit ton. Kanye's a shithead, but you can't justify her actions retrospectively. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I look at output when we look at media figures, and like Kim Kardashian's output revolves around what? Like being a reality TV star, exploiting black culture. Kanye kind of let that happen too, I guess, so that he has a little bit of responsibility in that situation too. She has done some decent things with respect to prison reform, criminal justice reform. So I appreciate that.
But they're so normal. Like they really, really are. Like they're super creative and super special.
Do you have help? You have help. No?
I do have help in the morning. I have one person to help me in the morning with the two little ones mainly. And I get up really early to work out before everyone wakes up. And I always leave a note. Like there's always a baby in my bed. So I'll leave a note. Like I'm in the gym. If you wake up, otherwise as soon as I get in, I wake everybody up. And then it's like. Sometimes
I feel like, you know what? I'm going to be respectful. Sometimes I feel like certain kinds of content is just not for me. I feel like I'm not in tune with the frequency. Okay. This is like, I'm like a dog and there's a whistle that's bothering me that other people can't hear. But when I watch something like this, okay, she's whistling at a tune where it's like, Rah! It's like making me go crazy. This is newsworthy in many different ways, but I feel like the way she's describing it is kind of like dampening the impact of it. You know what I mean? Where it's like she's talking about it like it's a reality TV episode. You know what I mean? That she's recapping. I'm gonna give it another try.
People were expressing how they felt. That was a weird one because so many people were like, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
didn't understand why everybody was so mad. I actually had with my producer, Brittany, we were talking about it. She's 20 something. I was like, really, why are people so mad? And so she was like, we were talking about the fact that maybe some people are, they look at you as being privileged.
Totally.
And
this could be good. Hold on.
Maybe that has to do with who we.
Is
that what you received from it? Like, what did you receive from it?
I received that also. So the context in that was I had just been doing interviews for the last few weeks on people to work in my office. And everyone had all of these, well, I only want these hours. I want Fridays off. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, I'll only do this. And I was just like, I come from a time when we just grinded and everyone that I'm super close with that has built our businesses together, we would just kind of do anything, any job, like get it all together, even if it wasn't our job.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's where it is. That's like every other thing that she said up to this moment is basically just like, it's that. That's the reason why I don't like it. Okay, there it is. I was waiting for it. I was like, what's the reason why I don't like it? It's just like it oozes. It oozes from every other part of that conversation. Even when Kim Kardashian isn't saying like, I'm a Sigma grinder, you know what I mean? I'm doing Sigma grind set. Even when she's talking about whatever, like being a mom or something, it still has that exact same attitude of like, yeah, I worked hard for this baby. I worked so hard for this baby. Like that, I can't not hear that when she's talking. The entitlement and the privilege. Nepo baby, you know what I mean? These are things I talk about regularly, and people still despise me for it regardless, right? Even if I recognize that people still despise me for it. She, on the other hand, has all of that times a million, obviously. I'm not considering my condition to like Kardashian and her proximity to like living an incredibly privileged beginning, living in proximity to wealth and fame for her entire life. She doesn't even recognize that though, which is crazy.
And we'd ask for something, we just get it done. Yeah. And we would just, and also coming from like that workaholic mindset, I think I just came off of all those interviews being like, damn, like no one really wants to work. Everyone has all these like God, I'm blanking on the word, but everyone had all these like provisions of what they wanted in their job.
Right.
And I just never would have come into a job interview like that.
Yeah.
That was different for me, you know, and like this younger generation. But I think people also took it like it was coming out of COVID. A lot of people that really wanted to work didn't have the opportunities to work and might not have had the opportunities that I have had. And so I saw that and I was really mindful of that like sometimes people do really want to work their ass off and they're not given those opportunities and they're not in the position to do that, even if they really want to. So I saw that and I'm super, super sensitive to that. And if I say something, like I just wasn't generalizing it for a bunch of people. It was just my specific experience.
Yeah. I had a similar one. I just posted recently on Twitter because we were looking to hire somebody like at an entry.
Bro, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for her to, what, are you talking to me or are you talking to Kim Kardashian? Name one job you interviewed for, because I interviewed for a lot of jobs, brother. And some of them I got, others I certainly did not get, but I interviewed, okay?
Entry level to help us with the podcast and stuff. And so I was like, we're all like back in the day, we had interns. I interned for years for radio. And I was like, where are the interns? And the response I got was nuts. People were like, that's like, we don't do that anymore. No work, the work for free doesn't, like people were.
Dude, you have two like out of touch wealthy ladies talking about like how internships should not be problematic. Like, I don't get it. You should work for free. Hey, dumbass. Of course you don't have a problem with that. Of course, Kim doesn't have a problem with that because she has a home to go back to. She has expensive fucking designer meals to eat, okay, in between her internship that she got. How can people not comprehend that if you have free job openings that you are only giving to a select few group of individuals who can like either pay for it, okay, because like you're doing a job for free, you're paying for it. You're either paying for it or you're either paywalling it, making it so that only people above a certain level of wealth and their children can get this job. I mean, that's it. There's no other alternative. You're just doing that.
Angry, and I was like, I was trying to give somebody an opportunity. I was looking for a paid intern. And not even a paid intern. It was more like an entry level kind of gig. But I was just looking for young, hungry people who wanted to learn something. And but the times are different. And so that was education for me. I was like, I get it. And actually they're right. People shouldn't, because I'm sure people have been abused in those type of situations. And so I got it. But
that's what I was talking about.
But I come from the same thing. I come from working my ass off until I passed out. And
I hate this Sigma grind set. Oh my God. She is independent though. She is like self-made, it seems.
And so I understood how that happened for you. And I just wondered what you got from it.
It opened my eyes to that. Huh. Yeah. No, it really did. I just always try to, like, I think also no matter what phase, no matter what stage I'm at in my life, I'm never too above or never too good to want to learn something new and I never want to stop evolving. I never want to stop growing. You know, I'm not that type that thinks I know everything. You know, but I'm also not one of those people that is like, oh my God, I wish I wasn't famous. Being a celebrity is so hard. Obviously, more money, more problems, like all of that. Yes. You know, and my mom lives with that guilt a lot, you know, like, God, if I hadn't have really like encouraged everyone, maybe we wouldn't have like some of these hardships that come in our lives. And I'm like, Mom, this is what our journey is. This is like for us to elevate to the next level. Like we have to go through these things in life in order to be able to grow and evolve and get to the next level.
Yo, I can't do it. I don't. Oh my God. This is literally like watching a Sigma Grindset wealth podcaster. I feel like this is the same like MLM marketing, multi-level marketing schemer, entrepreneur Andes, but for ladies, dude. It's wild.
Like this is what our journey.
What is she going to evolve into? Like just a straight lizard? Like what do you evolve into after being the Kardashians? Like what is the next step in that evolution, dog? I don't even know.
Do feel like you could? I know you don't. I know you're not the woe is me, I'm famous, I don't want to be famous. But like, because you can't even, can you go to the supermarket? You can't go to the supermarket. You can't go to, can you go anywhere?
Bro, this is literally like when I joke about being 6'4" and the struggles that I have to go through. Oh man, life is so difficult for me because I'm literally so famous and so rich, dude. It's crazy, okay?
Anywhere? Do you ever miss any normal life activities?
Absolutely.
Like what?
I mean, I really missed going to like CVS and stuff. Like that was my like.
I saw you go to CVS with David Letterman.
Yes.
That was the first time in how long?
In a long time. And but I'm also like.
I went to CVS today. It was really not that great.
Yeah, what the